And we're back with another episode of In Denial with your boy Nejay and Kiyan. Kiyan, how are you on this lovely March 25th, 2024?
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
I got the date right.
I got the date.
You're about to get a date right.
Yeah, sorry. I was like messaging back and forth with this girl. Like,
yeah, cute.
I'm actually currently doing it too.
He's
I'm
currently
so
rizzing
sorry.
her up. He's currently spitting game.
It's so
Apparently,
easy.
she mentioned Sweden, and he's like, "Oh, I'm about to
upset.
lock in.
I'm about to lock in.
in.
You dropped this ring, queen.
Let me get that for you." But yeah, pretty solid. I'm glad that that's working out.
Yes.
So hit me with that first story.
Yeah, I'll hit you with some stories where it's not working out.
Oh no! Oh no!
My 41 male wife, 41 female, kissed another man on a night out. I wasn't bothered, and now she's causing issues over it.
Wait! What? So his wife, or is it girlfriend or wife?
Wife.
So his wife went out. His wife went out.
Yeah.
Went out for a night out and then kissed a dude, and he was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And she was like,
What
do you mean? Okay.
What
I just told you I kissed a guy and you don't even
You
care about me.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's a I don't care because this relationship is over in my head, or like an I don't care because like genuinely I don't really give a shit. Maybe the circumstances was just like, oh, it's just like a kiss on the cheek goodbye, and it's like, oh, alright, fuck it.
Well,
I don't really give
no,
a shit.
that was not the
That was
case.
a hot and heavy makeout set.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if you guys want to know what I sound like when I make out, it's literally that. Just
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's
just
how I
like
throw
that.
tongue.
Ooh.
Yeah, I throw that shit. You thought Venom was that a big
Oh, man.
Let me tell you, Venom ain't got shit on me, boy.
Call you the Lizard King. Because you like wearing green.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Hey, all right.
And also because what that tongue do. Sorry if the title doesn't make much sense. I didn't know how to word it. Also on a throwaway as I don't want this on my main. Bit of context. We've been together since we were 18.
Oh.
A long ass time.
Maybe they're at that point where it's just like, yeah, fuck around and find out. It's cool.
Never had a great sex lift after the first year.
Oh.
Maybe once or twice a year at most.
Golly. Wait, how old was this dude? How old are they again?
41.
And how old is the wife? Or are they both
They're
41?
both same age.
Oh, legal.
Yeah.
Legal.
Yeah, maybe once or twice a year at most since then, but at the minute it's going on 3 years, and although it bothers me, I love her and I love our kids, so I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I know plenty of friends in the same situation.
That sounds like a bunch of dead marriages right there.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion? I don't know, but my opinion is very much like, if you guys aren't having coitus on a consistent basis, like once or twice a year is not a consistent basis. I'm talking like once a week.
Yeah, at like that point, I would say like once a week is a reasonable thing.
I would say
unless you're both like high sex drive, even at that point.
No,
like
I'm talking like, okay, if it's high sex drive, different story.
Yeah.
Like, I'm expecting more than once a week.
Yeah.
But like, I'm talking more along the lines of just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's my goodness.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's not a lot.
It's not
That's
a lot.
the problem.
The situation is a lot.
Yeah. So let's hear it. What else do they say?
Another bit of context is that I've always been mildly overweight, but always fit, as I played a lot of sports until about 10 years ago.
Okay.
When I got really ill, and a mixture of meds and comfort eating maybe balloon up to nearly 300 pounds.
Jesus. Damn!
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Well, 2 years ago, I decided to do something about it.
Fucking fat. Sorry.
I'm now around 200 pounds, which at 6'2" is the lightest I've been as an adult.
Oh, that's really good.
That's really good.
That's really... For context, I'm 6'1", and I'm like 197 pounds.
Yeah.
And like, for me personally, just keeping myself under 200 is the goal.
Yeah.
Is the goal. 190 would be great. If I got to 190, my abs would be showing. So for this guy to hit 200, he probably cut a lot too and got some serious muscle out of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just looked pretty toned at 200. For 6'2", that's pretty solid, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, he's been as an adult.
Hold on, sorry. Actually, no, keep going. I'm just gonna hit up the BMI calculator just to see.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's probably pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'2" and he's 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I put 2,000. 25.7. Yeah, brother's doing great.
Yeah.
Brother's doing fucking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And like with the amount of working out that he's doing, I'm pretty sure most of that is just muscle.
Yeah, you would think so.
So bro's probably looking quite toned, quite shredded.
Yeah. Let's see. And I've actually enjoyed using weights, and for the first time in my life, have a bit of abs and some muscle. Yeah, there we go.
Go ahead and get it, King.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, get the muscles, King. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
My wife, having always been far hotter, is pretty obviously insecure about the fact that for the first time we've been together, women are starting to look at me and message me on my baking pages on social media. He bakes too.
Excuse me.
Bless your
That's
face.
some king shit. But also at the same time, why are you insecure? That's your partner.
Yeah, exactly.
If anything, are you not more proud of your partner for putting in all that work, and then on top of that, they look fine as fuck? Are you not like, let me get some of that ass,
exactly.
Poppy?
I mean, this is gonna be the deeper issue here.
Obviously. Yeah. But at the same time, like, come on, man, that's your partner, bro. That's your hubby. Be like, damn, you look good. Let me.
For the record, I've never even looked at another woman in that way. On to the night in question. My wife went out with some friends, a mix of single and in a relationship. She looked stunning, and I told her so. I even updated my phone home screen to that picture of her.
My wife.
Yeah, his wife.
My wife.
One of the friends she was out with messaged me about 3 months, and it just was, she knows I get no sex.
No bitches.
My wife doesn't realize how lucky she is, and basically, do I want to hook up? I obviously instantly took a screenshot and sent it to my wife. My wife. Around 4 a.m., my wife gets home, and she wakes me up as she gets into bed. I'm half awake, but can tell something is wrong, and ask what the matter is. She doesn't say anything for a few seconds, and as I go to grab her hand, she pulls away. I ask if she wants me to get her a drink, and she says no. Then she just blurts it out and says, I met a guy tonight. He kissed me. I didn't kiss him back at first, but then I did. Then for the next half hour, we were dancing, constantly kissing. She kept saying sorry and begging me not to leave her. My honest first reaction was, so what? It's only kissing and dancing. I didn't say that. I just hugged her and tried to calm her down.
Oh, wow. Oh, if he said that, she would she would have snapped right there.
Oh, my God.
He probably, you know what? Mm-hmm. All honesty, though, if he did say that in that moment, I think she probably would have took it like, oh, so you don't even think it's a big deal? How many women have you done it with?
Yeah.
Type shit, right?
Exactly.
Because, like, I'm feeling this sense of, like, insecurity from her. I just don't understand why yet. But I'm sure we will get to that.
Yeah. An hour or so later, once I got the right words in my head, I said, I know you feel really guilty, but please don't. I'm not going to leave you and break up our family over some kissing and dancing. And I don't love you any less than I did yesterday. And this isn't something that's going to grow and cause any resentment.
I'm gonna tell you right now, brother. You should have said something else.
More or less right on cue, my phone goes off. And
no!
It's that friend of hers with a picture and a video of what my wife was doing.
Oh, shit!
This set my wife off again, but my feelings still haven't changed a month later, and that remains the case. In that month, since then, my wife has accused me of not loving her because I didn't care.
Jesus.
She's accused me of kissing other people.
Oh, my lord.
And more which is why I didn't care, as I was covering up my own indiscretions.
My God,
And
man.
she's accused me of being gay multiple times, which doesn't make sense.
Oh, Lord.
You have kids together.
Oh, my. What? No. Here's the thing. Yes, there have been cases of dudes who literally try to hide their gayness by having kids to prove otherwise. Oh, I'm not gay. I have kids. Can't be gay.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like sweaty men with their abs out. Gray sweatpants.
In that month since then, my wife has... Oh, yeah, I already said this.
My wife.
What did she keeps asking me why I haven't initiated anything with her, even though in the past she's told me she hates being touched, and not to ever try it on with her, which I have respected.
Why aren't you touching me anymore?
Don't touch me!
Babe, I'm not in the mood. Go away, babe. Babe, where you going? Where are you going, babe? Babe, are you really just going?
And he's like, She's basically projecting, and it's annoying me as it's putting a strain on us, which is 100% her causing.
100% her fault!
How do I get through to her that she needs to stop feeling guilty and just move on, because I have, as it's not a big deal? I was genuinely more annoyed when she broke my baking bowl and tried to blame it on the cat.
Wow.
Alright.
Just because he was getting hit up in the DMs?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, that's the beginning part before the edits.
Okay.
Anything to add to this so far?
No, I'm just waiting for that edit to hit because I want to know how far this rabbit hole goes.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Hi all, just wanted to say thank you all so much for taking the time to respond to me. I really do appreciate it, and I'm overwhelmed you all took the time. I keep getting asked a few questions, so though I'd address them here. Over the years, we have been to a few different couples counselors and sex therapists, the latest being last September for both. My wife always feels like she's being victimized by them, and we stopped going.
Gee, I wonder why.
Won't deal with her issues, huh?
Yep.
Nearly all have said, though, they think she is asexual, and two even say she is displaying a lot of signs of being a closeted lesbian, which I have brought up to her before, and she is adamant she's not. On that note, I've had a lot of messages saying she wants to feel wanted and for me to be more forward with her. This is not true. In all our sessions, she said she doesn't want me to try it on with her, and she doesn't even want me to initiate hugs, and just bringing up sex makes her feel under pressure. She let me...
Under pressure.
She let me and our therapist know that if she ever has sex without her initiating it, there will be no more than pity sex. As for people saying I don't love her, I buy her flowers every Friday on my way home from work.
Goodness gracious.
I bake her favorite cookies or cupcakes every weekend.
Oh, good lord.
I send her voice notes of songs I'm listening to that remind me of her.
Brother, just let me take you.
I tell her I love her every day. Yeah, we keep reading about these guys are like the best things ever. I run her a bath every night. This isn't me showing off. This is how I was brought up to show love for those saying I must have been brought up in an unloving home.
Damn, that's crazy.
People have said that I don't get jealous. If I don't get jealous, I don't love her. If she told me she was having an emotional affair, she spent hours on the phone with someone else laughing and joking. She snuggled on the sofa eating chocolates and watching TV with someone, etc., I'd be devastated. A dance and a kiss isn't a big deal to me, and not even close to divorce. Thank you all again for reading. Second edit.
Okay.
Sorry for these. It's 7 a.m. in the morning here now, the day after I posted this. Been talking to my wife since 6 and said she got a week to agree to go back to couples counseling.
Okay.
And she's got to stick it out this time and not just accuse them of taking sides and refuse to go back. She said no. She said they all bully her and make her out to be the bad guy.
'Cause she is!
She said I went back on my word that I forgive her and won't resent her. I said this isn't about the kiss, it's about her reaction since the kiss, and that it feels like she's purposely trying to drive me away and make me leave her. She just got up and stormed out the room. She then got dressed and said she's going out until I go to work. Yeah. That's the story.
That's the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my lord, I'm hoping there's more edits of this in the future. Like, tag this story. Like, favorite or some shit.
For sure. I mean, like, I don't know if there's gonna be any real. Well, there might be an update down the line.
Might be an update down the line. You never know.
But yeah, that girl is cray cray.
Yep. Hundo P.
Yeah, no, she doesn't realize that she actually is the problem.
She 100% is.
And very much in denial. Like, that's the way the therapists are constantly bringing it up.
Yeah. It's
like, it's more of a self-esteem issue on her side.
Yeah.
Like, she's kind of like...
But, like, she's projecting it out on her partner, and instead of... And he's trying to be, what's it called? Understanding of this situation, but it's literally just like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. But why?
Yeah.
But why?
But yeah, like, she needs help. I think it might also have been, like, with him getting more attention and shit. Like, it's, like, tripping her out.
Yeah, but even then, like, it's not that, it's not like he's showing any signs of, like, trying to do other shit, right? Yeah. He literally screenshots it and sends it over to her and it's like, yo, look at this bullshit. And so for her, she's just like, is the fact that he's getting attention at all the problem? Because if that's the case, like, show him some attention. Like, she has this idea of, like, oh, my man's getting attention now that he's, like, you know, more in shape and whatnot. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, like, it's your man. You can have all of his attention. He's literally wanting it, but you're the one who shuts him down. And then later on, you're blaming him for not doing the things that you told him not to do.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you want? What do you want? So, yeah, it does sound like she's trying to push him away.
But yeah, if she wants this to, like, work, it's like, he's trying his best here, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she needs to put in the work as well, because just sabotaging the relationship. It's pretty much she's sabotaging the relationship.
Yeah.
And, like, she's mostly just getting mad about the fact that he's, like, just, that he won't let her, like, break it apart.
Fair.
But yeah.
Yeah, my advice... Like, here's the thing. The guy's trying super hard, right? And I'd say keep trying, because he's not just doing it for himself and her relationship. He's also doing it for the kids, right? So, like, it's a double whammy of, like, hey, I'm trying to work on this for us and our kids.
Yeah.
And she just doesn't want to hear it right now. And I'm just like, at that point, like, eventually it's gonna drive him up the wall to a point where he's just like, I can't take this anymore. Like, you're just giving me all of this shit for something that you did. So it's just like, eventually it's gonna get to the point where he might divorce and take custody of the kids, or do a split custody of the kids, because he's like, I can't keep living with you putting all this blame and negativity on me.
Yeah. Because
it's just gonna fuck with my mental state. And you're not even willing to go to therapy to, like, help it out, because you're like, oh, they're gonna pin me to be the victim, or, like, be the bully. And I'm just like, you are the bully!
I'm surprised that he's held it together for this long,
Maybe he's just that nice, bro. Like, he's that good-natured. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, what is it, like, 20...
Bro is like the female version of... bro is like the male version of Vicky.
I mean, it's not the same when she's not here for us to bully her. I know. What's the point? Like, later, like, yo, we timestamp it, we're just like, yo, we drop a sick burn at you, and you can go back and listen to this.
Go back to 19 minutes, bro. Like, listen from there.
It's really good.
All right, well, now that we've roasted Vicky over the air, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're back, and we're going straight into another story of the am I wrong, or am I the asshole, or am I a dingus bop?
Yes, you are.
Am I wrong for ultimately wanting a divorce even after my wife has showed much more effort into our relationship?
And he doesn't?
Oh.
I'm gonna say yes.
He is the asshole?
Yeah.
Alright, bet. Let's get into it. For context, coming into the new year, I had no idea my wife had been at the bare minimum, having an emotional affair with a coworker. On New Year's Eve, before I found out about this, she came home and acted extremely cold towards me and our kids. She was angry. Earlier on that evening, she asked if she could go out to have one drink with a female coworker, whom I knew and trusted. I told her that was cool, but the kids were staying up for the ball drop, so as long as she could be back to celebrate with them, I'm fine with it. Well, she ended up getting off of work at 11:30 and barely had enough time to get home. After the ball drop, she cried and cried, and I asked her what was wrong, and she said she got invited to her friend's house to have drinks with them, all three of them women, all married. I had no issue. I said, look, I'm not sure what's wrong and why you're crying about this. That's fine. You deserve a girls' night out every once in a while. I don't mind watching the kids. Just go. So I put the kids to bed. She left, and then about 3 hours later, so 3 a.m., I tried to contact her. No answer. I wait about 15 minutes. I call her again. No answer. I call her friend who she's supposed to be with. No answer. Then she texts me back 5 minutes later and says, yeah, I'm still coming home. We're still drinking. Never in our 6 years of marriage had I felt a gut feeling that something else was going on. But that night, it all hit me. I went through our phone records and found another number I was unfamiliar with that she had been in contact with all night, ignoring my calls, texting that number in between, etc. She had also been texting this number for a 3-month period daily. I never suspected that she'd be texting another dude while right beside me watching family movies either. As times has shown, how I didn't see this, I have no idea. Maybe she had this individual listed as mom in her phone. I don't know. I've never gotten this vibe or feelings our entire marriage. I was blindsided by it. Anyway, I confront her about it through text with the proof like an idiot. She speeds home, deletes everything on her phone. No way of getting the backups restored. No way of ever knowing she did not meet up with this dude. Upon finding this out, I immediately told her I want a divorce. It was at this point she began getting violent with me, talking shit about everything I've been doing to keep us financially stable, the 18-hour work days that kept a roof over our head. She told me that I needed to leave even though I pay rent and both our kids are asleep. I refused. We slept in separate rooms that night, and the next day she tried to act like nothing even happened, claiming that she remembered we'd fought but couldn't remember what it was about. So I show her the phone records, even though I'm positive she was just trying to pull some crap. She confesses who the individual was and says they flirted a lot but never met up. I told her if that was true, she'd have no issues restoring the text messages she deleted.
Yeah,
at which point, it was confirmed she deleted everything and deleted her last backup.
Christ.
She also saved a backup after they were deleted the night everything went to shit.
That just speaks for itself.
I mean, yeah, it really does. Since then, she's tried hard to convince me they never did anything and never saw each other aside from work. I kept finding bits and pieces of things that don't make sense. Chunks of text deleted from her friends' messages around that time, pictures on her Google Drive from that night, where was she, who was she with, deleted from her phone, and for what reason. And the most damning evidence I have is for a 2-hour period on New Year's Eve, they stopped texting each other and then randomly started texting again at 3 a.m. when I started calling and I got that feeling. My gut tells me she left her friend's place, went to his place, or went back. Or she went straight to his place from our place and then went to her friends when she found out that I was calling them. There are revealing pictures of herself she never sent me, also on her Google Drive, taken on Snapchat. She has since given me all of her attention. She initiates intimacy tenfold. The texting stops. She shows me everything on her Snapchat and even downloads her data to show me she's not hitting other people up. I'm seeing the side of her I haven't seen since we were married all those years ago, but I can't help but trust my gut in demanding a divorce. I feel like she kept things from me, not knowing for sure is killing me inside. My parents know all of this and keep pressuring me to work it out and not dwell. My brothers are saying, fuck that, get a divorce. Am I wrong in getting a divorce? Keep in mind the dates. It's now been over 4 months since this occurred. I'm positive she cut the individual completely out, but I still can't get over the not 100% knowing and my gut telling me she's still lying. Edit, if some of this is confusing, ask and I will clarify. I will also give context where it's needed. Also, sorry for the way it was written. I'm aware there was some jumping back and forth. I'm just scatterbrained right now. Honestly, it's getting to me more now that the night I found out. It keeps building. I feel stupid. Edit 2. Also, forgot to add that this individual in question is an employee she manages, as in she is his direct supervisor. I heard that there are greater legal consequences for this, but I had no idea. For clarification, this individual in question is not actually morbidly obese. I am by no means fit, but I'm not fat either. Wait, what? Oh, went back and looked at the timestamps for her pictures that were deleted of her friends that night on the Google Drive before that 2-hour period of texting during there was no several pictures. Blah, 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 blah. blah. It's also worth adding that I come from a family that thoroughly convinced one of my cousins that she needs to stay in her marriage, even when her husband became solely reliant on her, got addicted to coke, is still addicted to coke, and physically abused her. All because, by golly, no one in this family has ever gotten a divorce. So essentially, doing so, I would get disowned from my parents, my sisters, all my cousins, all my aunts and my uncles, but would still have the support of my 2 brothers. I say fuck your family, honestly. Selfish fuckers, all of them. Update 1, currently on morning break at work, been reading through all the comments. I have off tomorrow all day, so I'll be heavily weighing my options when I get some time to myself tomorrow. May not update tomorrow, but I'll update y'all when I can. Thanks for all the input, positive and negative. Best thing I can do right now is just to get through the work week, get my kids from daycare, and not be mentally present for them. I've been ignoring her since last night, and she's been snapping and calling me all morning to see what's wrong. And update time, because it goes to, we got an update from 13 hours ago. Damn. The original story was how long? 5 days ago, and the update is 13 hours ago. Fresh, piping,
hot off the press.
Hot off the press. My wife had an emotional affair at the bare minimum and may have cheated. Probably did, but will never admit it. Here is the update. I sit here typing this out on my morning break while listening to Tuesdays Gone By the, I don't know what, Lindred Skynerd? It's a weird name. After a long day of considering my options on Friday, I sat my wife down on Friday evening when she got off work and I had put the kids to bed. As soon as I brought up that my trust in her was completely gone, she immediately became argumentative and essentially stated, I thought we had left this in the past. You never trusted me, did you?
Hold me back.
Hold me back. I responded with, even if you didn't do anything physical or meet up with him outside of work, you never let me see those text messages. You'll never pull that Snapchat data. She responded with, you're right. Marriage is based off of trust, and if you don't trust me, then maybe we ought to call it quits. The irony in this is that I worked 18 to 19-hour days for the past few years, barely being able to do anything I wanted to do in life because I was supporting our children, getting them to bed, cleaning the house all the time, doing all the cooking, barely even getting enough sleep. Probably took years off my life from just the stress. She on New Year's Eve said, fuck the kids, fuck you, and essentially went out to a party. No, like he's saying, like, yo, on New Year's Eve, she said, fuck the kids, fuck you, and essentially went out to party with her friends, all the while ignoring calls from me and our daughter asking where she was, while also responding to her bare minimum emotional affair partner. Not getting into all the details so as not to repeat myself between this and the update. Long story short, in my state, we have to be separated for a year before a divorce can be finalized. When I agreed with her that we should start separating and that I already been in contact with a lawyer, she freaked the fuck out on me. She begged me not to go through with it. But alas. Next Friday, I will be dropping her off at her parents' a few hours away. The kids will be staying with me for now, with the help of one of my brothers. I told her there was only one way that I would put this off for now. That was to pull the data, pull the text, prove your case. She looked down at the ground one more time and told me that's a violation of her privacy. We haven't spoken since. For now, for my kids, I gotta keep on keeping on. Update, trickle truth. First, it was a guy in a different state. Second, it was a coworker. Third, it was someone underneath her that she supervises. Fourth, and just now, randomly got a text from her stating that she may have told him she loves him, but instantly regrets it. That's it. And then after, I'm assuming this is a quote from like a movie. Right, Dr. Evil. I don't know.
Oh yeah. It's Austin Powers. You never watched Austin Powers?
It's been a while. I'm an old.
Oh my God.
Lived under a rock
Not
for a very
old
long
enough,
time.
apparently.
Also, let me reiterate: the process of separation starts this coming Friday. In my state, you cannot divorce immediately. It takes a full year. I say this because of all the people stating just divorce and be done with it, and also all of those stating stop giving second chances. She knows she can. This is just the comments at the end. But yeah, what do you think? That's the whole thing. That is the whole thing.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Like, honestly, here's the thing.
Girls are dumb.
If she was innocent, and if it was just like a bare minimum thing and whatever,
why hide it?
She would have pulled it up. The only reason she's not is because she thinks she can gaslight her way into him not doing the divorce thing. But as soon as he started going out with it and she's freaking out, he's like, all right, bet, just show me the things I want to see, and then I'll call it quits. But she knows if she does, that's it, my dude. That is it. That is it. Like, if, like, here's the thing, because, like, you're thinking about your kids as well. If all it took was to show some screenshots to, sure, now your husband feels like a dickhead for not trusting you, and you could totally hold that over him. Yeah. But you know you can't do that, because if you showed him everything, it's gonna prove that you're guilty, and he's gonna divorce you for sure, and now he knows for sure you're an asshole. Yeah. So...
Yeah, take it back. You are the asshole.
Yeah, she is the asshole. He's not the asshole. Yeah. She's the asshole. Because, like, she knows that if she shows all the text, it's going to prove the affair and how far it went and blah, 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 blah. So it's going to be incriminating, and therefore it's a lose-lose situation for her. So, fuck it. Good luck on the divorce process, my dude, and hopefully, you know,
you can, yeah. At least he's on the right track. It's, like, very loud.
Sorry, my pop-ups.
Yeah, because, like, with a situation like that, where, like... He's pulling all the weight in the relationship, even with the kids, and, like, she doesn't seem like she cares. Like, she's being a bad mom as well on top of this.
Oh, yeah.
Not just, like, a bad partner.
Oh, yeah, bud.
And, yeah, no, this is the right move. Like, sucks for the kids that they have to get a divorce, but also, like, this is a very shitty situation where, like, she's not really helping. Like, he has no other choice. He has to do this.
Yeah.
Damn, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
Did it say how long they've been married?
I'm assuming a couple years because they have multiple kids, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it said exactly how long, though.
Yeah, I don't think it mentioned
I might be wrong. Hold on. Let me check. For context, coming into New Year on New Year's Eve, blah, 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 earlier than...
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't think it did.
But yeah, like... I'm assuming the relationship was, like, pretty long-lasting as well.
Yeah.
Especially if there was a kid that, like...
If there's 2 kids, I'm assuming at least a minimum... Jesus Christ. At least a minimum of 2 years of marriage.
But also, like, the kid had a phone. Like, he said, like, the kid ended up calling her as well.
Oh, so that has to be even longer then.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if they're, like, that grown up where, like, they can make phone calls, like... Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, really, I feel bad for the dude, but also, yeah, doing the right move here by cutting shit off.
Yeah. Well, starting the separation.
But, like, apparently there's a way of divorcing, like, you can't just, boom, we're done. But, yeah, I wish the boy the best. Yeah. Do better, find someone better, if anything.
I guess you could say, since she doesn't want to show anything, she's in denial that her marriage could get back together. No.
It wasn't a good one.
Okay, well, in that case, that's been another episode of In Denial with your boy Nejay and Kiyan. Kiyan, you got a razzle-dazzler for the beautiful audience listening at home? Those sexy-ass motherfuckers. Look in the mirror right now. Check yourself out, you sexy dogs.
Look at you.
You sexy motherfuckers.
Where have you been all my life?
You cutie patooties. You fucking... sluts.
Let's see. What's the best pickup line for anyone?
I don't know.
A roofie.
Oh, no.
Really easy to pick them up.
Wow. Oh my god, you're canceled. I'm canceled. Oh, no. That's it. There goes the show.
How could this be?
Well, that was it. Hurry, bye.
Bye.